Hello there and welcome to a bit of Spyro Enter the Dragonfly. You may be pleased to know that I finally found a fix to the previous error that I faced in the Honeymarsh level. The even better news, however, is that I have managed to fix it through the medium of the Dolphin emulator. Now, I wish I'd actually played the GameCube version of this. I'm just going to very quickly get all 800 gems here. So, I wish I'd played the GameCube version of this game, because this is the vastly superior version, and although I will say now that this is the GameCube version on the Dolphin emulator, so it may well be Dolphin that's made all these improvements, not the GameCube version. However, I know for a fact the emulator, the PCSX2, I apologise for calling it PCSXE, emulator is working fine. It's the game, PS2 version, that didn't run greatly. I don't know why this one runs better, but still, maybe it's because they actually toned down the graphical fidelity so it can perform a bit better. Now, there are a couple of problems, like for instance, like the graphical fidelity isn't great. Spyro's details aren't particularly great here. I do like the sort of like texture on his wings there, but yeah, it's like some skyboxes, some environmental details, character details aren't particularly good. A few jaggies on the corners here and there, but otherwise, I will take that for the game moving so smoothly. I no longer have to move Spyro so pedestrian. He really does feel so much better. Let's start with this gentleman here.
You did it! Wow! You're even shiftier than me! That's enough magic to make this car fly up and away! Hop aboard!
What I like about this character is they remind me of the Crash Team Racing version of Ripperoo, where he goes, "You're crazier than me!" For beating him in a race. So, yeah, so we're apparently allying with the thieves. Previous antagonists of Spyro 1 and 3. You didn't really see them in Spyro 2, if at all. So the loading times are also a little bit slower. Again, not really notice it. You won't really notice it. There's that little bit of choppiness as well that is noticeable. But no, otherwise the game is incredible. Like, I have such a glowing opinion of the game now, because like, this is the version that I would strongly recommend anyone play. If you want to have the definitive experience, play the GameCube version, at least on the Dolphin emulator. I can't speak to the GameCube version on its own, because I'm not playing that. I don't know how the Xbox version fares. I don't think I ever played that, but still. Now, I do remember this level being a bit of a pain in terms of navigation, but we will see for ourselves later. Now, that looks like a chest down there, so I imagine that we won't go together until much later. I can see a platform over there. This design, although quite unique in its own right, does actually remind me of one of the Spyro 1 levels.
The Riptop wizards have turned our treasure into monsters! Can you do anything to help us?
A footpad. Okay, yeah, sure. Oh. Ah. So that was a really annoying thing where one of the critters was gem, but is that oh, fair enough. That works. Okay, that's fine, because I thought like they were just like fodder, and so you had to make sure you were killing all the fodder. So that... sorry, I just pressed the Z button, or rather the R trigger on Xbox controller. So if I hold down the L and R keys, I can wing zap like that, or rather wing shield like that, and cause it to zap itself. This ability is useful in this level and a later one, but otherwise these are the only known uses of it, because it doesn't really do anything else beyond that. Oh, just also equipped the Frost Breath as well, just in case we need to see more of that. I know as well, like, the water effects aren't particularly great. Oh, and the hitbox on that axe there as well isn't great. Like, anything that I can complain about here is a complaint almost exclusive to the game. So I need to get back a bit. See how got another 8 of those enemies to take out. So it's all about fun. Yeah, so most of the complaints I have about Enter the Dragonfly now are exclusive to the game rather than the performance of the PlayStation 2 version. I don't want to like bash the PS2 really, but I mean, I sort of do because I was playing Crash Bandicoot Wrath of Cortex on an emulator as well, and once again the GameCube version, like it cut out the load animation, and the load times were significantly better. Again, I can't necessarily speak to how good the GameCube version itself was, but I can't deny that when I was playing the PlayStation 2 version, those load times were there. And hey, maybe if I play the GameCube version, those ones will be there as well. It's the emulator and my PC's performance that are working together to create a better game. But even then, I think I'm running Dolphin on my emulator, on my SSD, so I wouldn't be surprised if the loading times are short. But even then, they should be shorter if they are on an SSD. I don't know. My darling Larissa, if you are watching this, well, you no doubt are, you needn't worry about these terms like SSD and... Think of bananas. And bottom. I say all this, my darling is... well, I thought I've got a hard drive for her as well, I need to give her but, yeah, full of old Greasy Gamer videos. So that's all ready, so that'll be ready for when she comes over in a few days. Woohoo! That sound, like a harp, it's very much like from Medieval, the Hall of Heroes. I had forgotten momentarily that Spyro can in fact swim. Before you ask, no, I will not do a Let's Play of Medieval. I've attempted a number of times. Nope. So far no dragonflies. Actually something of a relief, to be honest. I apologise as well if my constant licking of my lips is really disturbing. It's just really dry. I've been speaking before this video I was speaking quite a while about D&D session recap. No longer than they usually are, but it just required a lot of caveats and background and all manner of stuff. So it's nice to actually just sit back with a controller for once and play a game. Oh, I forgot the symmetry check. Aha! There! There's a dragonfly, which I may have missed. Which wouldn't entirely be a bad thing, to be honest. Oh, and the fire breath as well does not bring the frame rate down. Rather, it actually improves the frame rate structure. I don't know why.
Hey,
I don't know if it's the GameCube version again, but like as well, Bubble Breath, or if I just had like practice, but like Bubble Breath doesn't give me the grief it used to either. Like, oh, those bat sounds are from Spyro 1. From Ice Cavern. Oh, come on. And unfortunately this will be... I'm trying to spin it that way. Yeah, spin it that way. Because like front and centre's failed, so... now it's done. yeah, there's only 2 levels where the wing shield is practically useful. See, those enemies are some of the most annoying because you have to wait for them to get their shit together. This is not the sort of terrain where I really want to be doing that sort of challenge.
Hey, it's Jordan!
Because, like I said, the hitboxes on those things is astronomically large. Right. Let's have a look at what this challenge consists of. Now, it's either going to be a speedway, or like a plane level based on my previous guesses. Like, a speedway on this like sort of level theme would be cool if it's not too dark. Then again, there have been quite a few dimly lit and like night themed speedways and flights in previous games, so... Oh, it's a speedway. Oasis speed. Oh, okay. I think I remember liking this one. Yeah, we don't need to hear all this again, it's the same thing as before. So, time attack, right, we've heard the time attack hints before. Let's save. Yeah, you still have those like double loading screens, but honestly it doesn't bother me much. Performance here is quite low, I can appreciate that. Frame rate has dropped. One thing I like about Dolphin is it tells you at the top of like, the test bar. It's currently running at 20 FPS. Oops, the daisies. As though Oasis Speedway has its own music. That's good. Don't know why I'm overly impressed by that. Oh, it's gone back to 60, 48, 30, 42, 30, 28, 20. I don't know which way I'm going exactly. Okay, am I going down this way? Looks like I am. Two-legged camels. Works for me, I guess. Oh, and superchargers toggle. Well, I'll go the opposite direction so I can run into them, so they can come to me and cut down time. Music is a bit too calm, soothing for a speedway. It was like a Sunday driveway, then it'll be alright, but... As for what my other challenges are, like, what am I supposed to do next? Some of these trees? Nope. Maybe Sparks has got an idea, I don't know. Try again. What's the third thing I'm supposed to do? Some of the pyramids? Maybe the archways? What the fuck was the next thing I'm supposed to do? This seems fairly obvious. Oh! I see, okay, it's those guys in the flying carpets. I'm guessing they're on flying carpets. If not, that's probably a very sensitive stereotype, for which I apologise. I do apologise as well, like, if I'm getting like the charge and flame buttons mixed up. I have, for some reason, the keys are swapped on me. I say that, but I think it's actually like set to the original controls for the GameCube. So while we are talking about the GameCube, I have some probably unpopular opinions about it, like Super Mario Sunshine being one of the best, if not the best, like fully 3D Mario game. More so than I far prefer it to Super Mario 64. I do like Super Mario 64 DS, very unpopular than I realise. Yeah, more so than Galaxy. Wasn't really a big fan of the Wii controls. I may give it another chance, to be honest, though, because I didn't really play much of it. Yeah, Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door. I absolutely loved it at the time, but like replaying it again, I don't really think too much of it. I still prefer the original on the Nintendo 64. What else was there? Yeah, I loved it at the time. Like Sonic Adventure 2 Battle was a brilliant game. I ain't gonna get this done in 3 seconds. Balls. I think I need to deal with those guys in the magic carpets first, then go around. That is sort of the order that I'm hinting at. So focus on the top layer first, there'll be about 4 on the top. They really do sound like Spyro 1 enemies. Like Jacks or something. Love the sound effects, I think that's my favourite one of the games. There we go, yep, that's more like it. Okay, so now we go down here, deal with these snakes and baskets. Look like the snake character from Lord of the Ring. Going back to that again quickly. And what else was there about the GameCube? I thought that like the Dinosaur Planet game, that Star Fox game, that wasn't originally meant to be like a Star Fox game, it was alright. Star Fox Assault as well is like one of those underrated games, I think. I say underrated. Actually, I don't think it did review well, so I think it's safe to say underrated. But yeah, it's like underappreciated and I think forgotten as well. But then maybe that's perhaps a good thing to the Star Fox community. They don't want those sort of games, they actually want... They don't want the on-foot adventure games, they want a flight game. But that's the sort of game that really got me into like Star Fox. I'm not a big fan of like Star Fox, so I play them if you put it in front of me, but yeah, never really quite that. That may change. There's some really good games on there, like Super Monkey Ball as well was fantastic. You know, you got Legend of Zelda Wind Waker, not really my sort of thing. Twilight Princess. Again, Legend of Zelda something I think. Yep, super.
Hey, it's Copper Top.
Fucking names. Like a joke name every now and then, and Year of the Dragon was fine. Yeah. Maybe they have some significance. So. Yeah. What else was that on GameCube that I really liked? Doshin the Giant. Love Doshin the Giant, that's fantastic. I need to play that again. Wasn't very good at it. But yeah, I loved it. Yeah, it was like the first game I think I played that had like a morality sort of system in it. I don't know if you can go for that, Kevin. It appears as though I might be able to. Might have been an idea, yeah, I think it was. Yeah, I could go for that, okay. Yeah, that was a damn fine game. Like originally from Japan. Like Animal Crossing as well, I don't think that was available in like America and Europe and the UK. And then, hey, it's coming to the UK. So yeah, population growing. I think that was actually the first game I bought on release as well. My mates Holly and I made a point of buying that game on release day. And yeah, God, it was so good. Let's get into play it. Yeah. Oh balls, I missed an opportunity. Never Phantasy Star Online, that's probably a game I will do a bit of one day. That's really good. Nice, it's like real-time tactical RPG. Not very tactical, mind, but yeah. So like that sort of early, like before MMO, like before like Destiny incorrectly coined the term MMO Light. That was the sort of MMO Light at its time. Sort of like cooperative hub-based sort of game. It was Warframe before it was Warframe, you know. No, it's no, don't get it because I've said that. Like, get it because it's a good game, but don't get it because it's you know, it's nothing like Warframe. Bit of a joke. Dear. But yeah, I loved it. I thought it was a terrific game. Yeah. What else was there on GameCube that I really liked? Because I didn't use that start. Never mind, we'll restart. Oh yeah, still going to my save swinging tactics as usual. I can't quite see what games I've got up there. I'm sure I'll be able to think of some. There's about another 2 parts left in me of this. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to finish this game before my darling's holiday, but that's okay because you know what matters most is that I see. And she's got a little video or two to tide her over before she comes over. Wants to put up with me in person. I'll look forward to it. Yeah, I'm going to be away for a week as of like this video going out, well, longer than a week with this video going out, so yeah, so unfortunately I won't have like any of these epitops for a good couple of weeks. I might be able to have one in preparation ready to upload at some stage. It wouldn't hurt. No, I'm not going to have one just to upload throughout the holiday, that's not fair and Lewis. Just keep it on the laptop and upload it while she's in bed. Snoozing away, because we're probably going to do a lot of walking actually, so yeah, but that wouldn't be right. That's not fair. The holidays are holidays, it's not even the time for work because this isn't work. Oh Christ, do pay me to do this. Let's hope I can beat that guy in first place, because if I don't, I don't know how I'm going to do it unless I've missed one of these ones already. I never like the sort of slow effect on those. Oh! Sneaky deaky. Ah, yes, there's one behind there. Okay. Oh. I was wondering before, there's nothing behind the lighthouse, is there? No. Why would they put it behind the lighthouse? Come on. Little did I realise they actually are that clever. In my on that games that are less than the sum of their parts post on VGI, I was actually going to nominate Spyro into Dragonfly, and I was actually like looking into the history of the developers, and I found out their names. So it was, I think it was like Check 6. Forgive me if I forget the names. I'm not going to remember this. Check 6 did the programming. And it was Equinox with an E on the end, Digital Entertainment, who did the artwork. So Check 6 Digital did like the programming and design, and Equinox did the artwork. And even 2 studios couldn't really put it together. I mean, they did a fine enough job. And like, I've previously called this game like the best Spyro fan project out there at the time, and I'm like, actually no, this is a Spyro game. This is actually pretty good. Like, when you play the GameCube version, it's like it's a significantly better project. Yeah, the finished product is so much better. Like, this is the game I want to bang on about daily. Like, this is the game I wanted to bat for, and I don't remember playing the GameCube version, but Christ, I must not have done it if I don't remember it being better than the PlayStation version. Or maybe I know nostalgia and maybe a console boring tosspot. Doesn't really help matters either.
Hey, it's Neo!
Of course it is. Matrix was still in full swing at this point. Yeah. Gotta go, Sparks. Gotta continue finding those fucking dragonflies. Christ. I probably still will only be able to do like one level per episode. But, I mean, I might be able to make this one. In fact, I might make this an extra long one. See, not extra long. I'll do 2 levels and then quit. Seems I'm going to be away, and it doesn't take me very long to upload or get them up online or whatever, or render them. Anyone using Sony Movie Studio Vegas, disable resample. Right-click the video on the track itself. Disable resample. And yeah, if you like, right-click, properties, disable resample. That should get rid of the that should actually help the rendering time. It's cut down the rendering time for me like 20 minutes or something like that. It's really good. I don't know how to stop this from going through. 10 times I do this. It's not random, it's just like the physics have gone to con. So, at this rate, it looks like I will be playing A Hero's Tale in the future. That, whether you like it or not, probably will have extra long episodes because I'm not going to make a lot of progress. There are going to be episodes where I'm just going to talk bollocks throughout because I've got nothing else to show you. It is a game with a lot of exploration, a lot of backtracking, a lot of map reading, believe it or not. Who'd have thunk that in a Spyro game you'd have to read a map? They're having maps available. There is no map in this game. I know of. No, I'm pressing select. There was no select button on the GameCube. I have to move something. Yep. Apologise that your vision has likely gone to cock watching this. Pleasant stuff.
Ouch!
treasure. I just wondered if it wasn't that. What other Spyro games could I play? Because like, I'm not going to play the game by myself. Well, I might do actually. But if I do, there will be a lot of saves coming. A lot. Because I'm telling you now, gang, that game, there are war crimes that happen in this game. Yeah, a lot of problems. Dare I jump into this water? So far, so good. So it's very deep. What's going on down here? Before we actually interact with anything, because it looks like there's some buttons that I need to interact with. I get all the gems, make sure I'm not distracted at all by treasure. One thing that I will say is annoying that I noticed with the GameCube version is that the pop-in for the gems is very annoying. Like, so you can easily miss treasure because it doesn't have that glimmer in the distance, which again I've spoken about before. But yeah. Now I think it's fairly obvious that I have to hit those buttons in the back of these chambers. But before I do that, I want to be absolutely sure that I'm just going to swim around, just double check. Sparks doesn't get in the way all the time. But I just want to check before I do that if that's the right idea, because I don't really have to work out combinations. I'm going to make this difficult. More difficult than it has to be. Can you tell which of those is the real crate? I guess this one, that's barrel. Yes, that's right. So that is another way you can tell very slightly about the texture. The latter one was more saturated. That is a key for a chest that we need earlier or later. I like how the keys have unique designs to the levels. That's good. Both of those fine. I say fine as if they're like Dark Souls mimics and they're going to kill me if I get that wrong. Like, I think mimics are like vastly overused in like role-playing games and whatnot, and like the artwork for them is like completely taken out the terror. Like, yeah, Dark Souls mimics are terrifying. And they have that hideous laughter as well. Yeah, count me the fuck out. Now I think you can tell the mimic gems here, because the mimic gems, they don't actually move. They just sit there, still. They don't rotate and spin. Now, I'm not entirely sure of that theory. Or there's some sort of like readout of the glimmer. Oh no. So let's just see what this gentleman here wants.
You know, if I could swim, I'd dive under that water and press the switch to open that door up there.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I forgot my water wings again. Say, maybe you can do it.
V for you. I don't get that.
Watch out for the...
Pool cleaner. Okay. That's ominous. Do they just mean like chlorine? Or is that actually meant to like be like an enemy? Pool cleaner. All these axes, is that the pool cleaner? I don't freaking know. Oh yes, I apologise as well if I have an interruption to the next hour. Yeah. Nothing serious, just in case. Why do I keep changing this? Oh, right, okay, we're apparently going up here then. Right, I don't really want to be here just yet. Apparently I do! Oh Christ, I better move my way back then. I know where this is taking me. I just don't want it really taking me all this way this early. Oh no, 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 now I'm getting lost. Yay, Dragonfly. I do find the flapping of the wings very satisfying.
Hey, it's Martin!
Finally, one with a normal name. Oh, Martin, right. I'll take that one. Yeah, one thing I will say about Enter the Dragonfly is that, like, the movement isn't as pedestrian. Like, I don't have to be as pedestrian. I can actually take a few more risks. Like, nearing the edge of here or whatever. Because before I wouldn't be able to move this close to the edge without falling in or whatever. Of the performance hiccuping and getting me killed. So I'm pleased to say that's no longer an issue. Or not as big an issue, I should say. Just gonna try to save there. Right. It's a bit of a nasty leave, and Christ. Yeah. I probably just very quick discussion about oh no, piss off. Bloody gem there. God damn. Christ. Sparks, pick it up. Fuck me. Right, yeah. No, let's do all the ground stuff first, and then we'll make our way up there, because it's going to take so long. So, yeah. Yeah, I'm not... it's unlikely I'm going to play Crash Bandicoot Wrath of Cortex for a bit of. Because I had the idea of pre-playing it, so playing it before I decided to film it. And the thing is like my review stands, so that's not going to happen. Like the worst thing about it still, like even on the GameCube version, it's not the performance. It's nothing like that. It's still the depth perspective. Like I can handle the extra vehicle stages. I can handle doing like 3 submarine levels in a single lobby. Like I can manage that. But the depth perspective is so bad. Or depth perception. Like basically, to make a jump in this game, I have to save between every single jump, because I genuinely don't know how close to the edge I can be without falling off, or just missing the ledge. Like, this was bad in Crash Bandicoot 1, but it wasn't, like that bad, you know? Like, it was bad, but it wasn't that bad. It's like, it was very clear if you were going to miss, or if you're going to hit or miss. In Wrath of Cortex, it's so unclear as to whether is it me, is it the game, is it, you know, what is it? But I want to know what it is. And, well, the answer is it's the game. I've been playing platform games for God knows how many years. You can't tell me that I'm going to make a rookie mistake like that. No. And so consistently. I was doing this like 4 or 5 times in a row on the first level with the first major jump that you have to make. Jesus Christ, it was so bad. I mean, thank God for save states, otherwise I'd never do the death route on the first level. The death route being a floating platform that takes you to another part of the level if you don't die on the upon reaching it. Dare I ask what's down here? Well, it's a solid floor, so that's good. Where it begins and where it ends, I don't know. Okay, fair back, that's fine. There might no, never mind. Would help if I looked down, really, wouldn't it? I think there's fine. It almost wasn't. Yeah, let's make this a longer episode. I'm going to do 2 episodes. I'm going to do 2 levels today as a treat. I think I'm missing one of those magic dudes. Oh, hello. Oh, Christ.
Thanks for your help, Spyro.
For you and Thiefy Woo. Alright, no, I haven't got them all, so gotta go all the way back and find out what I'm missing. The auto-talk range to NPCs is really finicky in this game. It's either too far away and then you end up with glitches like that where Spyro gets stuck, or, and those are not fringe cases by the way, or it doesn't respond at all, or it's very irresponsive, like, or unresponsive, like with the Honey Marsh thing. Like in the GameCube version it was no problem, you get to the bottom before the bee does, and you talk to, I don't know, Two-Eyed Willy, I think his name was, and no joke, and yeah, you have no balls whatsoever. So I think in my review of Spyro the Dragonfly, again I haven't watched it since, well, eons ago really, I was saying that like the gem sound is annoying, and I think one of my commenters said like, no, it sounds the same to me, as far as I'm aware. And I think the problem is like I'm hearing it over and over again. Like, look how many gems I've got to catch here. Like, I'm ignoring the one up there. Yeah? Like, that's not really therapeutic. It's ones and twos that I'm picking up. And how many fucking gems have I got to get here? I've got to hear that 700 times almost. Call it, even if it's like half, so what, 350? I've got to hear like 350 times, at least. Tring, 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 tring. If Christ, if I wanted that, I'd get a fucking rotary phone and actually plug it in. Yeah, I do like rotary phones. Jesus Christ. Train, zip, zip, jing, zip, 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 jing, zing, jing, zip, zip, jing. If there is not a whirligig at the end of this, I'm not going to this place.
Cool.
Hey, it's Rocket.
Doubt I can get back that way, so... Hey! We're scouring the level. From the beginning. John had a great idea to have 2 levels done in 1 episode. That is why this is going to get annoying. Oh no, it's not treasure now, mind, it's a critter. It's an enemy. Another enemy that yields nothing, and I have to sit and wait to see if it does. It's not even that it's an enemy, even. It's like it does any harm or anything. And I have to chase it if it misses. Or if I decide to stop and look. I think that's just room cleared. Like, I say this is the definitive version. It's not like this, the GameCube version fixes the fact that the maps are too big, or that, you know, some of the animations rocky. The thing is like I know that like myself included, I pick on like this version's Ripto, but the model is really good. It's the animation that sucks. I know that's fake, just if there's an enemy, if it's holding a gem. And now I've got to go back to be sure. No, right, good. I'm not going to bother with that extra life there, don't need it. Hello. Sorry, you thought now was an appropriate time to put a hidden wall there. I mean, at least it was mostly... I honestly just thought it was like a graphical error at first. Like, it was just crack, and I thought, oh, that's not right. I investigated, I thought, oh, actually, yeah, it could be. Into it. It was. Also differently textured. Must be a hidden wall. And now, as soon as I exit this level, all of those gems and baskets are going to respawn, and I have to go through the whole thing again. But at least we've got the final Riptok, who is hidden away. I don't appreciate that.
The wizard Riptok has captured a dragonfly. Use your lightning breath to activate all the triggers and lower the wizard's tower. Enter the wizard's platform maze.
So, similar cases before. This is what I like about bonus levels. Konami, developers of Graphic Cortex. This Not jeeps, not the atmosphere, not submarines that are objectively, measurably inferior to crashes on trains. You know what, I gotta do that, yeah. Ah, shit, I could have actually tried from there. That is actually really satisfying. Yeah, this is what I want more of. Yeah. Not vehicular stages. Yeah. I don't want vehicles. I don't want rocket mini games or whatever the fuck else that is you've got. I want this. Platforming. With real life platforms. Like, I know this is like the base essence of Spyro or Crash Bandicoot boiled down to its base components, but like this is fun. This is what I want to play. This is what I pay for when I buy a Spyro game. Nothing more and nothing less. And I am quite frankly astonished that developers just don't get it. But they consistently miss they completely miss the mark. Music's pretty funky as well, I must admit. Right, I don't think I can get it. No, I think that's about this. Yeah, specially designed. I can't. Yes, I got it. Seriously. Right, so I need to find a way to leap off here. Okay, let's change and get onto one of these ones because these platforms are designed differently, you see. So that lets me do that, and that lets me do that to get up here and begin the process of lighting these up. Ooh, almost a minute. Balls. But you get the idea. Oh, there's another one coming. Right, just go like that one. Now, where's my speed up button when I need it? My Game Boy Advance emulator had it. But, this one. My Game Boy emulator had it. So. Am I missing anything? Is the visitor tower coming down? Is it? Am I going up? No? Apologise for the sound of the crackling of lightning. Sound of crackling lightning, rather. Bomb. Where do I go then? Son of a bitch, there's always one there. Ah, there it is! Okay, so he's lowering down now. Of course we have to do this. Oh, shit. Jump next time, Christ. See, that one I won't take. Otherwise, actually, hey, Spyro's jumping is really responsive. Oh, okay. Just hit another breath attack. Okay, so, great.
What skill? I can't believe you made it to the wizard.
I can.
Hey, it's Morpheus.
Okay, so Neo, the Matrix, Morpheus. What has that
Wanna
got to
try
do
the
with
platform
this
puzzle
level? No.
Come back anytime.
No, I won't. Thank you, though. Body stuff. Copper Top, was that from fucking Matrix as well? Martin? Fuck me. Pork and peas. At least we get the second loading screen after the animation. Oh, okay. So, it seems as though we've got the enemies, so we haven't got all the gems. Let's just have a look at how much I'm missing. Can't be much more, surely. Christ in heaven! I'm missing 3 dragonflies. No, oh, no, 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 no. You're not transporting me. So, you press the button to transport them. No, it's not there. So what the fuck have I... So I must have missed another secret part of the level then. Oh, no, mind. Doesn't matter. That's an enemy. Okay, I know I've got one. Where the fuck do I go then? Christ. What have I missed? Pendulums and Spyro are here as tail are annoying enough. I don't need them here. But even worse with their hitboxes. Yeah, some really annoying traps. I don't think there were any lives in Spyro Hero's Tale. It wouldn't make sense for them to be either. If only Croc figured that out soon. Yeah, I've never really talked about Croc on my channel for good reason. I just don't like those games. Never have, likely never will. They just didn't do anything for me. I tried to like them for years, but multiple times I just couldn't get into them. Croc 2, I liked the idea of more, and that still didn't really do anything for me. Nothing there. Did I see a cracked surface down here at all? See, my problem with a game like this sorry, I'm just listening to the music. It's really Spyro 1. I love it. But yeah, I can't tell something. The thing about levels like this is I can't tell like if the game is actually broken or missing something, or if I'm missing something. It's really, like, if someone were to tell me, actually, John, you can't 100% complete this game, I'd fucking believe it in a heartbeat. Because the amount of bugs and glitches I've seen so far tell me, like, there's no way that they're actually going to get this done. So what am I missing? But like 44 gems, like, that's not a small amount. 60. I'm missing a lot of gems. Are they up there? I want to check down here before I progress. This music is astonishing. And it's just so simple. Of just like simple chimes. It's still beautiful all the same. Stuart, I don't want to hear it said that Stuart Copeland lost his edge. Like, I may have like, I know that I didn't really like the music of Enter the Dragonfly originally. And I stand by that, it's not as good as the PS1 games. But they are really good. The music is really good. Somewhere down there that was missing. So do I have to scour this level and find... Oh no, hang on, there's something up there, there's a challenge.
Thanks for your help, Spyro. Say, did you drop this?
Hey, it's Mickey.
Of course, who could forget the iconic Matrix duo, Martin and Mickey. up all the gems. Hopefully this is the last thing. I don't want to have to scour this level again, but I've got a feeling this should be the last thing. See, that's the problem. It's just seeing green and red all the time. I want to see that playing Mario Brothers, for fuck's sake. It's like, it's pretty sad, I know, but it's such a nice treat to, like, come across some gems that are anything but those two colours. And things that are in, like, a straight line instead of a zigzag. What is this? It's an ice challenge. It would help if I actually automatically got my ice breath, but never mind. Ah, very clever of you to put them behind me. Along with the remaining gems, I see. Very good. I'm glad that I didn't get an explanation as to how those...
Hey, it's Marta!
Marta. Yep. I see there's a theme of M's here. Martin, Mickey and Marta. Like some sort of thieving trio. Along with Morpheus. I do not know. So, what the fuck have we got left to do? 7 gems. And then... Oh, you motherfucker. I keep forgetting, it's not the circle button or B button, it's triangle to quit. The Lantern Perch. I thought I had that one. I know where that is, but... Let's go through the entire level again and look for 7 fucking things. Unless it's maybe up here. The Lantern Perch. So it looks as though we're looking for 6 gems now. I shall go back up here and just be sure. So I think this is supposed to be like a convenient exit. Let's go down this way anyway. Oh. Never mind then. Oh, what was it meant to be? Oh, yeah.
Ouch!
Oh.
Ouch!
No, this is the exit. Okay, right. Yeah, I thought it was the... Oh, right. No. This isn't backtracking, this is just taking us to the exit. Okay, are any of these guys got any gems? No, no gems are falling off the edge. Too careful. I'm guessing the green gem is a fake. How did I guess? Right. Back to the beginning we go. Like I say, I want to get 2 levels done because I know this one's going to take a while. I do appreciate that. But if I can get 2 levels done, have this rendered and uploaded as I'm talking to my darling tonight, I can then I then haven't got the videos on my mind. Because this was the problem, this is one of the reasons why I had to quit like doing reviews, because it was just taking up too much mental capacity of mine. No, I couldn't focus on it, so I'll be able to relax now that you guys have got some more content out. Focus on nice thing. Shoe nice thing. I don't know what one of those is, but it's that. Shoe nice thing. Right. So those gem veins are not cracks in the walls. I don't have to concern myself with those right now. Anything over here? No, it doesn't look like it. Right. So we're definitely missing just like a small part of the level. Checking on the ceiling stuff, see any passages where I've seen anything like that. Let's go this way for a change. It takes us the same way, I just want to show everything. The route I'm taking. If you think this is bad, I spent hours on a single level just mopping up the final gems in the Spyro games on Game Boy Advance. And believe you me, they golly, they did not fuck around. You had a map, and that was just about the only help we got, but I didn't tell you about them up until way too late in the game. If they even told you about it at all. So, that's where I thought the Dragonfly was. Like that, I thought was the lantern perch, right? But it can't be. Because we're still missing one. And one of them doesn't even fit on the page. Platform Pandemonium. There's an apostrophe where it shouldn't be. Locked in a chest. Ice challenge. Yeah. On the loose. Just open around. Okay, fine. Over the edge. Chopping block. Chopping block. Right, now I need to turn back and have a look at every single area. The lantern's edge. Right at the beginning of like, the dragon's mouth, is it? It's at least the dragon's mouth. Wherever he is, it's gotta be somewhere. It's just gotta be like somewhere that I've been before. But 6 gems, I've just skimmed over completely on a single ledge. could. Check behind the steps. Again, I can hear portals. I don't know if it's a soundtrack.
Yeah, not bad. But if I had those water wings, I would have taken care of it myself.
So he hasn't got a Dragonfly for me. Six gems. I gotta check that just to be sure. As well, there's nothing behind. I keep hearing portals. It's driving me fucking crazy because I don't know where it is. I don't know if it's a soundtrack. If it is, it's a nice sound, but... what the fucking hell are these gems? Walls, secret passage or something like before. Doubtful, but it's worth a go. Lantern's Edge. Objects I can land on. What am I missing, gang? What am I doing wrong here? There has to be something painfully obvious. The Lantern's Edge. I'm trying to follow the clue. I'm trying to think of what it means by the Lantern's Edge. I've got the right, haven't I? The Lantern's Edge. Haha, 69. Dragonflies, right. Lantern Perch. Sorry, the Lantern Perch. I do apologise. The Lantern Perch. Well, that still sounds like where that previous one was. I'm gonna go up here again. I'm gonna follow these.
Ouch!
Lantern Perch. You son of a bitch.
Ouch!
He's not in there, is he? No, because he'd have to be... No. Like, I appreciate that I'm grasping at straws here. Because they emit that effect. But... Lantern Perch. If I just keep saying it, it might actually come to mind. Something's right about this area.
Ouch!
Something down there. Oh! Where it's very easy to die.
Hey, it's Atsumi!
Thank Christ. So I think this is water here, yes? Okay, where does this water go? Oh, downwards, never mind. Right then. So where do we go from here then? Sorry, vision must be filming because I can't actually see a way out. Like, is there supposed to be some whirligig that spawns here or something? If I fly around, is there something around the corner? No. Oh, there we go. I'm not even going to try and find out where that was, but that was definitely more luck than judgment. Right. Forgive me as I very quickly save. 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 How long have we been filming? Hello, me. Right. Yeah, right. We will do another episode there. We'll do another level then. Just want to very quickly check something. Should have been some fanfare, but it doesn't appear as though there is any. Ah, here we are. We're not doing that today. I may do that next time. You'll have to wait until after my holiday to see that. But yes, so in order to unlock that portal, you have to get 70, exactly 70 or more dragonflies, which is a pretty hard target to get, admittedly. Like, not to mention as well that you need 75 Dragonflies to get like the jungle, Jurassic jungle. I think it's called. Let me have a look just to be sure.
Hooray! You did it! My contraption is working! Step right in and it will transport you somewhere really cool. At least, I think it will.
Okay, I'm not going to do that in this episode. I'm going to leave that until the holiday, because I haven't been there before. So, we'll leave that until afterwards. And then we'll deal with that little portal later. For the time being, we will do Monkey Monastery, because it is a nice level. I love ice levels. Even this one can go badly. Right? I don't know how I managed to find the last 10 gems. Oh yeah, I did find the last 10 gems. So it was behind the Dragonfly Dojo.
Great job, young dragon. That should be enough to get my balloon working. Hop aboard.
I don't know why, but there's something nice about seeing the hot air balloons back in Spyro again, because they were in Spyro 1, 3, and this one. Just like the idea of like travelling from level to level with these hot air balloons. Nostalgia, I guess. So, here we are at Monkey Monastery. What's today's task ahead of us?
Those unbalanced riptocs have invaded our sacred monastery. Of course, we practice divine compassion, so we really can't get involved in anything violent.
So, I believe that was Brother... I think it was... Cranky? Who I think is a reference to Donkey Kong. Cranky Kong, of course, being the original Donkey Kong from the arcade games. And Donkey Kong in Donkey Kong Country and so on and so forth is Donkey Kong Jr. Oh yeah, this was, by the way, I think I put this in the review, but like, this was the most annoying Dragonfly to get. Like, I think I used this as like the demonstration as to why Dragonflies were so annoying. Because I had to go with this.
Hey, it's Foamy!
I went on Game FAQs looking at questions and that for this game, and like someone was asking like, what's up with the names of the characters in this game? And they said, look, if you think the names are the biggest problem with this game, you've got other things to worry about. Like, you're missing the point. That's not really statues, but maybe they're not made of ice. Maybe they are made of chrome. They're just caked in snow. They look a bit like the Ape Escape monkeys. I did play Ape Escape for a little bit. You know, I'm genuinely curious. Like, does anyone know why? It's probably behind that door. Does anyone know why the Ape Escape games just stopped all of a sudden? Like, I appreciate that like Ape Escape 1 was, I think, like the first. I don't know why that looks like a sort of treasure chest, but like, this isn't really like a sort of theme level. Anyway, airship. I don't know. Like, because I think like Ape Escape was like the first dual shock or dual. Yeah, I think it was like dual shock game, not to be confused with dual analog controller. My preferred one, or rather, I should say, the correct choice. really have gone for a kitchen sink approach here with the enemies. But yeah, I think it's like the first DualShock controller game, and you had to use the controller. And I think it was because you swung the net with the right analog stick. Use the left analog stick to move. So you either go up and down with it with the net, or you go side to side with it.
Spyro!
And then stop.
I know you've heard that Yeti are scary monsters, but we are peaceful, which is why we live here in this once peaceful realm. The true monsters are the Riptocs, and they've taken my kind and imprisoned them in the ice. Can you save the 5 Yeti with your flame breath?
Most of them can. Oh. That's who they're on. You know, this isn't really much of a point, but I like the idea that the flame breath is somehow special in this game. Like, almost like it's almost like naivete, really, isn't it? That like the developers think that, oh, the other breaths are so overused that like we've got to give people something to do with their flame breath, right? Like everyone's using lightning breath and frost breath to destroy enemies and whatnot. No. No. They're doing the same sound that the
Greetings, young
monks did
dragon.
from
I
Colossus.
believe the turret behind you could be a very useful weapon for you to use on your quest. We use it for our annual Snowball War. Oh, it's quite an event. Although we are a non-violent people, we do have our vices. Perhaps you might want to glide over there and try it out.
Brother Richie. I don't quite get that reference, I'm afraid. If even there is one. I'm afraid I do not remember Richie Kong. The lesser known Donkey Kong. Lesser known Kong, who was of course locked in the cellar to write the DK rap. Ain't gonna reach. You look at that and like if you haven't figured out already, if you haven't figured out already, like this level is basically just a rip-off of the one that existed in oh, it's taking me all the way back here. Okay, that existed in like Spyro 3. I can't remember what it was called though. There was another ice level in the second lobby. Not Crystal Glacier, but was it like Ice Palace, something like that? Yeah. And like, they've practically taken like the entire, almost like the entire level structure, like, word for word. Now I will say that actually, like, this is one of the few levels that feels, like, appropriately sized. Like, there are enemies in places, there's gems in other places, like, you've got enough stuff to do. Like, don't go wrong, like this, it's just oversized. It's too big. But it's not like a complaint. Or a massive complaint. It's like, compared to the other levels, this one's pretty tame. In terms of its engorging, enlargement rather than engorging, I don't know. This is your brain. This is your brain on GameCube games. You know, the swaying to side on the ice there, the exaggerated swaying on the ice there was actually helped with getting all the gems that in, like, sort of like zigzag formation. You know, the bubble breath, like, I was thinking of applications for it in that VGR thread that and I ended up not posting at the Dragonfly. And I was thinking, like, what uses would there be for, like, the bubble breath outside of combat? Because that's the thing, like, the breaths are, like, kind of, like, far and few between in terms of use. So I was thinking, what could you use bubble breath for in like a combat environment? So I was thinking like, okay, the bubble breath could be used as like a means of like encapsulating an enemy. So, like you trap an enemy in a bubble and they fly off, you know, and they eventually like come down. Or you could give yourself a shield. You could cause yourself to like float in the air, and then like so you blow a bubble, you climb into it, and then you.
Oh, I like the cold, but I don't like it that much.
His voice actor seems really familiar. Anyway, that's very clever. They've given him that sort of very soft, well-spoken voice, and then you got this hulking figure here. I've also taken the animations directly from Spyro too. What am I about? Yeah, so like you can make a bubble, climb into it, and then it floats through the air, and then it pops, and you can glide. Yeah? So instead of just like doing that, you climb into the bubble, and it takes you even higher than that, and it gives you a platform to glide from. So yes, like you're trapping enemies, but then you've got the ice breath for that. But then what's the ice breath really being used for, except, you know, putting out fires, which hasn't really actually had much use yet. I imagine it probably will in like Jurassic Jungle, being a more wooded area. But yeah, it's like they made the breath first without considering the applications for it. And that's a big problem with like Spyro games going forward, is like they had these breath weapons but they didn't know what to do with them. So they just said, fuck it, let's just throw it in there because hey, that's the previous game had it. And it's the problem that occurred in Crash Bandicoot as well, where you have all these abilities sorry, I was just trying to recapture something from Spyro 3 where you capture oh, okay, it's really important.
Help, Spyro! These flying Riptocs are a menace! Oh, I think they are guarding the Yetis trapped within the ice here. Can you use the turrets to help free them?
As soon as I stop getting dicked around. Yeah, so like Crash Bandicoot again, like having the introducing the vehicles was like it's Pandora's box, where they were popular apparently, and people wanted them back apparently. But you can't remove them or flight them. Okay, or like in Flight in World of Warcraft, you can't get rid of it. Now that it's here, you know, you remove it, you lose subscribers. You keep it, and you've now got to make your world, you know, look good from all angles because people can now see it from all angles.
Ouch!
So that metal shield should have actually electrocuted him, but now mind. I realise it's very World of Warcraft thinking. But it's not like games weren't doing this either. You have electrical. Oh, they also have an ammo capacity as well. Charge. Hello, Gaku. I'm not shouting him out, by the way, I'm just saying that. I'm not in the mood to shout. Right, let's shout out. What the fuck is that sound? Like, when I imagine that Total War Warhammer thing is like, all you can hear is the thirsting of the laughter of thirsting gods. That's what I think of. That's the sound. The laughter of thirsting gods. That's gonna be the episode name of this. Now that requires a turret down there. So, it appears that's the exit, but this is where I need to get my next Yeti. Mustn't forget that purple gem back there. And it's nice to see, again, like, this level has been the most diverse in terms of, like, gem colours. Christ. Christ. As Jethro would say. If you haven't seen Jethro, by the way, he's a fantastic comedian.
Those tricky rip talks caught me off guard, Spyro. Many thanks for your help.
I swear this is the voice of a character in Buffy, but I just can't quite place it. I don't just want to say, oh, it's Anthony Stewart Head. No, that's not what I'm saying, is it? Yeah, it was sort of like around this time where you'd actually start seeing a lot more celebrity voice acting roles. Like, even like The Legend of Spyro. In fact, no, the Legend of Spyro trilogy sold itself on like loads of like celebrity voicing thing. Like you had like Elijah Wood doing the voice of like Spyro.
It's a good thing you came along when you did, Dragon.
Yeah, it's like there were loads of voice actors in that. Red as well, the main antagonist of Spyro: A Hero's Tale. It's also voiced by the guy whose name I can't remember. But yeah, he's a really famous actor. Like, he played Commissioner Gordon in like the main antagonist of Leon and all that sort of thing. I just can't remember his name for the life of me. I keep thinking Tom Hardy, but that's not correct. Although I think Tom Hardy could. I wouldn't be surprised if Tom Hardy had a voice role in any of these games.
Ouch!
I have not forgotten the purple gem around the corner either. That one. Right, that's good. Could use the single rocket in the game. Again, real kitchen sink approach. So, yeah, a lot of ideas that would never make it into the other games. Yeah, I don't think we're going to do too bad for time.
Wow, that was more than I expected, but, thanks.
Okay, so we haven't quite done the challenge yet, so we haven't got the, shit. Dragonfly, yeah. I do apologise, my throat's a bit hoarse at the moment.
Cheerio, Spyro. That's a good dragon.
And the door is slightly ajar, how helpful. I was about to say, oh, I sure hope it doesn't bring a very chase, and that's what it's looking like. Yeah, all at home.
Hey, it's Damsel!
I don't have even the barest of witty commentary to provide for... of that one. I know it requires the barest effort on my part to just go zigzag to get the gems, but it's still annoying. It's still like an admission of failure for the game design to have like the players just constantly go back and forth to get gems and whatnot. Now the reason why I've left that portal there, probably going to forget about it very soon, is because I don't want enemies respawning. There are a lot of enemies and
Hey,
it's a lot of them to kill to make sure that there's absolutely no gems missing. So I want to try and get all the gems outside of those portals areas before I do this. And there's still one more that I need to do. Right, so we'll go down this way, and we'll go across those platforms next. Char. Oh, I see. Okay, I fucked up. Probably too late for me to turn back when I'm mine. Yeah. That's a secret wall, that's alright. Okay, so I have to go down here through the door. Okay, fair enough.
Ouch!
God damn, right, okay. Right, I just had to get my act together because it will be soon time to talk to my darling. I've got 2 hours, but I want to make sure this video's up and out and ready for her. I'll probably have to upload in the middle of talking, but that's okay. I can still concentrate. Uploading to YouTube is not at all a farce. Okay, sod it. Going through here. I don't know what to expect. It's probably gonna be a fucking tank mission or a plane mission. I don't foresee any more speedways.
Welcome to our ancient slide, Spyro. Get to the
Oh, of
bottom
course.
before time runs out. Sliding between flags will give you more time. If you can make it to the bottom in time, I'll have a special prize for you. Ride the slide?
Okay. Very clever. If familiar, obviously. Very Crash Bandicoot-esque indeed. There is a Crash mobile game that's like Endless Runner sort of thing. So actually, I might actually end up playing that. There was a Sonic one as well. So perhaps my darling might enjoy that. Oh, damn. Oh, Christ. Shot this way. I know I say scum, but honestly, I do want to try. Oh, okay. Right, so the slide was actually trying to inch me towards the other path. Yeah, see? It's pulling me that way. I couldn't actually go that way. I'm trying to pull against it. It's doing it again. It's pulling. So this is the problem with the slide physics. Oh, okay. You gotta jump just at the last second. Again, it's trying to pull me away from those flags. I didn't have enough time. I got enough time. I don't need to worry about flags. Yeah, again, it's tugging in that direction. Jump too early. Okay, again, jerked me in that direction. I'm not trying to make excuses, by the way. I am genuinely pulled in. The gravity is really off. Like, if I wanted to make something up, it would be a lot more obvious than, like, the gravity has changed all of a sudden.
Very impressive slide work. Here, I found this dragonfly wandering around down here.
Okay, so what's my prize then?
Hey, it's cute.
It's cute. No, it's Cupid.
Would you like to try our peaceful slide again?
The slide itself might be peaceful, although I certainly am not at peace with this. But yes, let's go ahead. So I think the challenge here is like it gives you far fewer flags. Glide through. Slide through the water. Fortunately though. And they don't give you as much time. And touching a penguin that I can't move away from. Stun locked. Right, that's got it. Had to wrest control back, but otherwise, yes, I got it in the end.
Very impressive slide work. Here, I found this dragonfly wandering around down here.
Hey, it's Dancer.
You can always come back to practice the slide if you like. We find it quite calming after a hard day of meditation. Would you like
There's
to
nothing
try our
calming about
peaceful
that.
slide again?
No.
Oh.
I wish I'd paced myself a bit more this game, because I actually do enjoy this level. It is one of my favourites. Not of the Spyro games, God no, of this one. This wouldn't begin to register on any of my top 10s if I included all the games. I don't know if there are any of the Game Boy Advance games that would either. The Hub Worlds, maybe. The Hub Worlds are nice to look at. Well, honestly, not a whole lot else. Especially when you have to check every single corner for gems. That isn't fun. It'll be more fun for you, the viewer, because it won't hurt your eyes as much. But it will mine. So I need to figure out how to get this thing. Right, it's a bit of a long shot. Do I have to go around this way? No, there is actually no returning to the monkey here. Yes, I do appreciate that was some sort of potential bridge into a meme. Ah! Of course, I'm a dumbass, which surprises nobody. See, what I have to do is I have to go back all the way over there. I'm sure there was a whirligig, but never mind. Just gonna get up and up and up and up and up. Okay, here should be high enough. And I just go down here and go around. That demonstration was probably not very helpful. I appreciate it. I should demonstrate now. just see the ledge there. And away we go. That's the key for the original bit of lol. Which again, does not look like it belongs to this level. Oh, that's just it then, that's the chest, okay. So, therefore we do actually need to see Bartholomew, but first we need to go down this way. I sure do love these floating platforms. Oh! Oh, and I on the other hand do not. It's very hard to leap off for some reason. Yeah, when you charge and it doesn't really work all that well, you really don't get much of a running start with this game. Oh, just Christ. That made me clench. I know you don't want to hear that, but good golly goshkins, that was tense. I'm so sorry for those who have got this far who have that mental image, but there are some jumps. Man, there are some jumps, and that was one of them.
Spyro, the Riptocs have invaded our land and are constructing turret factories to destroy the monastery. Do you think you can destroy all the Riptoc factories with the Spitfire plane? Destroy the Riptoc turret factories? I don't know why the turret's not working. Great job, Spyro. Here, I found this Dragonfly in one of the factories. Why don't you take it?
Hey, it's John.
The Riptocs just keep rebuilding their factories, so feel free to go destroy them anytime you like. Destroy the... Okay.
So that's why they put that ledge there. Of course, that one had to be that has a share my name, didn't it, dear mate? Right, where we needed now. Let's have a look at the atlas. I know I'm going to be missing some treasure because I need the chest. Oh, 5 gems and 2 dragonflies. Okay. Ah. Ah, yeah, of course.
Whoa, what happened? I feel like an iced lolly. Did those Riptocs put me on ice? Egads. Thank you, Spyro.
Egads. Oh, gosh. So, we now need to speak to Bartholomew, but first, we'll go back to the beginning of the level, because that's where the Dragonfly in the chest is, and then we'll do this. I'm genuinely amazed that we've done this level as quickly as we have. I was not expecting this one to be over as quickly as it was. So I'm glad I've done 2 levels today.
Hey, it's Young.
So the next level... So the next time we play this, we will be doing a single level. We'll be doing the final boss. I say final boss, there is only one boss. Yep. Seriously. Like, whatever Crush and Gulp were on about in the in that halfway game cinematic, I don't know. But it wasn't about fighting me, so...
Thank you, Spyro. The Yeti will always welcome you with open arms.
Hey, it's Johnbonne.
Level complete. Right, there we are. So, that's done. We have 80. No, 70? 80, right. So I think there's 90 dragonflies, is that correct? Yeah. So there's 90 dragonflies, so we've just got Jurassic Jungle left to do. And then... on to face... No. It's going to transport me to that level now, isn't it? It's going to transport me somewhere, probably back to the beginning of this level now, my luck. But yeah, that's really it. So we've got that level to do, then defeat the final boss, watch all the cutscenes and all that malarkey, and then done. Now, as much as I would like to finish the game today, no, it's like this video is going to be long enough to edit, and I would like to have it uploaded so my darling lives to watch it. So if I'm not able to so if I'm not able to get this uploaded before I speak to her, then at least you'll be able to watch it afterwards. But yeah. Yeah, and as I say, I can't really finish this tomorrow because I've got stuff to do tomorrow morning, all day tomorrow. So as much as it would be good to film this, get it done, and then work on the next game afterwards, so that'll be Buffy the Vampire Slayer Ghost Bleeds, probably the GameCube version as well, if there is such a thing. Yeah, I'm not going to have this on this time, so sorry about that again, but let's just have one last look at the pit. Ooh, very scary dairy. Not going down there today. We're going to get some fodder, ready for the next level. So yeah. So after, yes, like I say, so I'll finish this after I get back for my week's holiday. So it'll be about another. It'll probably be at least like another 2 weeks before this next part comes out. That's even if I'm in the mood to finish, which I mean, you know how long I was away for like a bit off, don't you? So yeah. So this is just about where we end. So, in fact, I thought there might be some significance there on the artwork. Never mind. Yeah, so this is Jurassic Jungle, so that's what we've got to go to next. And then the final level. So, thank you all ever so much for watching. Take care. Thank you for being patient as well, getting through this massive episode. But yeah, so the next one will be in a few weeks' time. So thank you very much for watching. Take care. Ta for now.